There's Bilal Duckett. Joel Johnson to Enzo Martinez, the former Carolina Railhawk who wound up assisting on the very first goal on the first game he ever played for the Railhawks in Cary and the North American Soccer League against Minnesota United. And the ball bounces into Charlie Horton, who is in net, a man who has extensive experience, at least playing for sides in various leagues in the Football Association in England. He played with the wall.
This could cause problems for Richmond here with its size differences.
Martinez travels through the box. Kalungi had a piece of it. Kicked forward by Calvert, but it's a roller taken down by Horton.
Yeah, Martinez is a little disappointed with himself there with the service. It worked up, ended up working out, but that's not the service that he was looking to send in.
Charlotte has not had a set-piece goal since that one they scored against FC Montreal. That came Monte, one touch. Amuro looking ahead. He's going to chip it back over. Duckett will intercept it. Jumarcus Davidson plays it forward. Acro to Martinez. Lead pass, but coming around the edge of the box will be Charlie Horton, who is 21 years old and 6'5".
That's a big fella.
Wonder why he's playing goalkeeper, huh? Back of the other players on the field do the kickers. They have Samuel Asante, who is 5'4", and Securi, who just drew the foul there, is 5'5".
And they know how to use their bodies as well to draw those fouls in.
We have all sorts of countries represented tonight. Patrick Slogic lining up the big bodies as you would expect. Now Slogic makes a move toward the end of the box. It's a grounded kick.
They've been working on, or is he actually trying to hit a higher ball but just failing to get it up in the air?
Davidson will take the short corner, headed by Kalungi up in the air. This is free. Horton comes out of net. Ball is free. Horton out of...
Recycle the ball.
There's a ball in front that was played ahead, and the shot was blocked away by Hugh Roberts. An attempt there by Calvert. Goes back into Caleb. He'll turn. That one goes off the head of Yambi. Last scored in the 67th minute in the 2-2 draw against Toronto FC 2. Lead pass for Brown beyond his play, and looking for that ball is Yambi, and he'll send it back to Horton. That game was stopped in the 73rd minute because of torrential rain here at Ramblewood Soccer Complex. Here's a turnover. Here comes Asante down the field. Samuel with Ekra pouncing on him. Gets it away. Anthony Grant moves in, and we have a whistle. And they're going to call offside.
Yeah, I think if he just held his line just a little bit, he got a little too eager.
Grant did not like the call, as you can see. But it is whistled, and that nullifies what was going to be a pretty strong counter attack there by the kickers. It was Rick Rogers, the assistant, along the near sideline who raised his flag immediately. A reminder, if you need a ride, download the YC mobile app and use promo code Independence for $15 off your first ride. Yellow Cab of Charlotte, official transportation provider of Charlotte Independent. Back. And that leads to this, the third corner of the night by Independence. Martinez gets it in. Goal! Caleb Calvert! And for Enzo, his second of the year, that ties him with the team lead.
Sees the ball through over the head of Brown and just taps it in. Excellent taps in midfield are very important in maintaining their shape and maintaining their ball possession. When Marquez goes forward, you mentioned it was a rare move.
Brown went down, and now Brian Brown, who has not tried a penalty this year, looks like he will be the one taking it. So it will be Brown going for his fourth of the year.
And as a center forward, after going a few games without scoring a goal, this is a great opportunity for him.
Brown, goal!
Is to cause fouls.
So Estrada is back with Martinez. And Martinez will take the free kick. Just wide.
Worried, I get concerned when a shot like that comes through.
We've seen a few go in that direction out of the way in order to get that shot off. Roberts committed the foul in the box at one end against Brown that led to the penalty that we discussed earlier, and there he was marked up against him, and Brown got away a howler. Callahan started 79 of 82 games at UNC, scored 10 goals and 13 assists, and has played over 5,000 minutes as a member of the Kickers. Another veteran in there, William Yambi, looks to flop the field, looking for Lee, taken back by Slogic instead. And Independence, after that goal in the 30th minute, trying to maintain the lead here. Goal scored by Caleb Calvert, who's got the ball now. Brian Brown off the bounce, through ball ahead. Estrada, Martinez!
And plays it through. Brown is occupying the two center backs throughout the game. As long as he occupies them, they will be in trouble.
Brown with an opportunity there, with the taller Caleb Calvert. No foul called, though Security went down. Martinez brings it up to midfield, and Yambi's waiting on it there. So one attempt by Fred Security, the 30-year-old, looking for his first of the year. Third, and that led to an opportunity there for Charlotte that they probably should not have had. But you're right about the center backs there, Patrick, and how Jan is trying to occupy them and doing a very good job at that, as is Brian Brown. And again, Horton with a goal kick that comes. Fans, don't forget, you can get in the game through the USL social media channels. Follow the USL on Twitter, Facebook, and on Instagram for news, live game updates, and video highlights from across the league. 1-0, Charlotte with the lead. It was Caleb Calvert scoring on a corner from Enzo Martinez in the 30th minute. Estrada takes the pass from Martinez, the third-year pro from UNC, stolen away by Asante. Troyer sends it out. And one of the members of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department nearly made the play, and happy to have the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department play the Charlotte Fire Department tonight in a pregame matchup. Those two great organizations wound up playing tonight, and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department won 2-0 over members of the Fire Department. And we have a foul called here. I believe that Amura lining up the wall with Callahan. Martinez wants his defense straightened out. Johnson runs over. Martinez goes in and off the. Martinez couldn't win the race. And William Yambi, 31 years old, in his 9th professional, where Charlie Horton has played extensively after playing in England.
The question again is, can Caleb Calvert make the runs and find space to attack these?
Getting ahead on it. Well, Martinez will charge to the right. That pass was blocked. Polini. Now Brown's got it at the top. Brown! To get his 4th of the year.
Brown wants that goal. He's looking for it. But again, he was going away from the goal. There it is. He pulls it across his body and just shaves just a
little. Letting it go out of play. So now Herrera comes to the scores table along with Lewis Hilton. One-touch pass. Estrada will enter the 18. Estrada! Touched away. The chip in the box. Headed out. Herrera has it. The touch to Brown. Blocked by Yambi. And then it's Polini. Charlotte brings it back in, and finally Horton will bring it in. Boy, Charlotte with all sorts of chances, and William Yambi. You understand how good of a defender he is now. To Hilton. And now Jorge brings it back to the other end. Jorge, up the field, led it too far. These two teams battling back and forth here. Charlotte had its last clean sheet May 14th in a scoreless draw against Rochester. Slogic goes short on the throw, looking for Brown, deep right corner. Locking up with Polini, who wins the ball, but it's stolen by Herrera. Jorge in the box. Estrada heads it. Troyer is going to try to shield and make sure that Horton can get the ball, and Charlie secures it. In the 83rd minute now.